Why do I love dance?
It's always pushing limits.
Ballet is definitely an escape and a stress reliever.
It can show you what the human body is capable of.
I love dance because it's a feeling. It's something that you can't even explain with words.
Being taken to a different world.
You come out and bow and you just feel on top of the world.
You're not worried about school, you're not worried about siblings, you're not worried about boyfriends. You're just in the now.
It's like being in the best dream.
The emotion for dance has always been there. Ever since I was young, my mom said I would just be out on the stage, just going full at it, even if I was doing the wrong dance. And then I'm in level 6 now, which is the highest level, and I've been there for 3 or 4 years now.
I was dancing for people and getting paid for it in New York City. Fell in love with it, fell in love with the music, fell in love with the style of dancing, you know, because it's real proper and didn't really have that as a background.
I was 2 years old when I started dance. Since I'm up there every day from 5 to 9:30ish, I would say about 30 hours. Dance is basically what I live for.
I was completely unaware of a whole different world, you know, completely different. It's somewhat exotic and unique, you know, and then when you're on stage and performing, it's a completely different experience.
Stepping on stage is just like becoming a new person, and I just love it so much.
People see this beautiful movement coming together with this amazing piece of music, but they don't see the work that is put behind it with dancers, and they don't see how fatigued dancers can get mentally and physically, and how they just sometimes want to quit.
Staying in dance does get really difficult at times. It's really competitive with your friends always like staring at you and wanting to do better. Sometimes when there's a lot of girls at the same age level, it can be almost like a bloodbath to get the same role.
Everybody wants to be seen by the choreographer. So that front row in the room is dangerous. It is danger zone.
It's very cutthroat, very difficult.
It has to go to the one who loves it the most.
A lot of ballet people are pretty snobby, you know, I'll be honest.
I had a chance to move up into the highest class. I was in the second highest class of our studio, and these group of girls, they just kind of felt threatened by me because I was so much younger than them, and they would always come into my class and they'd pull the finger out or they'd just cuss me out, and it just kind of brought my love for it down. I just kind of held it back at dance, but then at home it just would all come out. In frustration, I'd be yelling, I'd be crying. I just had to let it go. I just had to let it happen and let it be what it was, and then I had to push myself even more because I had to show them that I am able to be in the same room as them. People will be so much more crueler when you enter the dance world. So getting used to it back then, I think it will help when I enter the dance world.
Well, the overall goal was to get out of Texas. So I chose Ellison Ballet in New York City. There was a hierarchy there that I didn't understand, and I didn't want to understand it. Being there kind of killed the desire to dance. It blurs like what you want to be and how you want to dance. It definitely changed how I viewed the dance world. You know, it really did. It kind of flipped it in a 180 direction for me. You know, you gotta scratch and, you know, push your way to the top, you know. If you're fine with putting people under the bus, you know, so you can get ahead, then it's perfect.
Definitely fighting for the top, I think I am ready for. I think having the training of auditioning and dancing with some great dancers, that definitely prepares you for fighting in the dance world.
It's such a hard career to pursue because it's not for sure. You'll have maybe like 10 to 20 years of solid dancing, you know, before your body gives out.
People don't realize what it takes to be a dancer. They just think, oh, this is so beautiful, it's it's an art, but it's definitely more than that. Striving to be in the dance world, having to deal with all this negativity and favoritism, it's definitely hard, but it's definitely worth it.
Completely, disappeared from New York just as fast as I got there, really. So right now, I guess I'd say I'm on a whole spiritual journey. I know I haven't taken a ballet class in a year, and it's pretty much over when you do that. But honestly, in some ways I struggle to this very day. I don't want to stop. So I don't know if I'd say I'm completely done. I still crave it, I still want to hear music, still want to dance. Still have a lot of roles, dream roles that I want to pursue, and the only fear I have now is not being able to do those.
It is what I started with life when I was itty bitty, and it's what I continue to do until now, and it's what I believe I'm going to continue later.
It's just a love of ballet that pushes me through every day. It's definitely an escape, and it's just a way I can express myself that I can any other way.
After all the bumps in the road, what it means to me is completely express yourself however you want.
Dance is my opportunity. It's my love. I love dance.